Hi everyone, it is Atia here at Booking It with Atia, and today we are going to get into the books that I received during the month of July. There are 8 books here, and we're just going to jump right in. I usually separate them by publisher, but I think these are all from different publishers, so hopefully that works out. Before we get started, I do want to remind you that I have recently relaunched my Etsy shop, and you can find yourself some nice bookmarks. Also, if you like my shirt, want to say that you're experiencing life one page at a time, make sure to get yours in my bonfire storefront. All of that is linked down below. And now into the books that I received from publishers during the month of July, starting with The Memory of the Ogisi by Moses Ose Utomi. This is the third and final book in the Forever Desert series. I'm excited to complete this series. I recently read the second book and it completely blew me away, and I'm looking forward to seeing just how far this author is going to take it, especially just the way that he has structured this series. And thank you to Tor.com for this finished copy. Then we have one that I almost read immediately, which is A Master of Monsters by LaSalle Sambury. I have already read this. And yeah, absolutely loved it. It is dark academia, black girl magic, monsters versus human, not versus humans, but monsters and humans working in concert, kind of. It interrogates power imbalances and power structures within societies. Gem of a book. Thank you to, I believe Simon Teen sent me this one. Yes, thank you to Simon Teen for this finished copy. Then we have An Unlikely Coven by M. Kavita. This one is, honestly, I'll just read the synopsis because it's really short. The outcast daughter of a powerful family of witches returns to New York City and is immediately embroiled in a supernatural power struggle in this wickedly funny fantasy debut from M. Kavita. After 7 long years, Joan Greenwood is finally returning home. Unfortunately, her family totally forgot about it. Joan's homecoming is lukewarm at best, but it soon turns disastrous when news hits that someone has created a spell that can turn an ordinary human into a powerful witch, threatening the balance of the magical world and the Greenwood family's place at the top of it. When her best friend confesses that he has secretly, accidentally saved his human-turned-witch from an uncertain fate, Joan is thrust headfirst into a desperate race to undo the spell before it does permanent damage to his unwilling host. Soon, Joan finds herself drawn deeper into the heart of the city's magic, into an uncertain alliance with a very attractive family rival, and a far beyond the limits of everything she thought her own magic capable of. Welcome home, Joan Greenwood. Seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. Also, I love the cover. The cover is so stunning. Thank you to Orbit for this art. Then we have Once Upon a Time in Dollywood by Ashley Jordan. A playwright must grapple with her difficult year and writer's block while falling for the single dad living next door in this emotional debut from Ashley Jordan. Oh, I love it. Especially because I myself am a writer and a playwright. And thank you to Berkeley for this finished copy. Yeah, thank you, Berkeley, for this finished copy. Then we have one that I've kind of talked about before because I got an arc of it. But this is a finished copy of Flight of the Fallen by Hannah Lee. This is the Megabyte Courier Book 2, the first one being Road to Ruin. I'm not going to read the synopsis because I haven't even read book 1 and I wouldn't want to spoil it for me or you, but this is space bike courier. Actually, is it space or is it a climate? I think it's a climate ravaged Earth. So there's a little bit of climate fiction in there as well. A little bit of a love triangle based on the synopsis of the first book. And thank you to Saga Press for this finished copy. Next up, we have This Kind of Trouble by Tochi Easy. And this one says a riveting tale of forbidden love centered on an estranged couple brought together to reckon with the mysterious events that splintered their family. What? In 1960s Lagos, a city enlivened with its newfound independence, headstrong Margaret meets British-born Benjamin, a man seeking his roots after the death of his half-Nigerian father. Despite Margaret's reluctance, their connection is immediate. They fall in love in the dense, humid city, transgressing what appears to be their racial and cultural differences. However, as they exchange childhood stories during lazy work lunches, they uncover a past more entangled than they could have ever imagined. Margaret's deteriorating mental health, combined with the shadow of events that transpired decades ago in a small village, sets their gradual fracture in motion. By 2005, Margaret has retired to an upscale gated community in Lagos, and seemingly happy Benjamin lives alone in Atlanta, managing his heart problems with no options when asked to name his next of kin. But their attempt at a settled life is shattered when their grandson begins to show ominous signs echoing the struggles Margaret once faced. The former lovers are forced to reunite to confront the buried secrets they had dismissed in the passion of their youth, secrets that continue to ripple through their family. A startling and propulsive tale of forbidden love, this kind of trouble traces the intertwined legacies of one family's history, exploring the complex relationship between tradition, modernity, and the ways we seek healing in a changing world. With this debut, Tochi Eze announces herself as a dazzling new voice in world literature. This sounds good. It also sounds like it'll break me apart, shatter me, throw me in the road, and then put me back together, and I'm here for it. Thank you to who sent me this? Tiny Rep Books for this finished copy. Then we have a little bit something different. We have a coloring book, which I just thought was so cool. And this is the Spooky Doodle Club coloring book, a collection of creepy, cute oddities and ghoulish friends. There we go. You probably can't even like see that, kind of, a little bit. There we go. But yeah, it just, honestly, I got the email asking if I wanted this, and it made me happy, and it still makes me happy. So like, here we go. I honestly am going on vacation next week, and I might just bring this, even though it is not spooky season, but who cares? Thank you to Castle Point Books for this coloring book. Then the last book we have in this haul is a picture book, The Moving Book by Lisa Brown. And this tells a story of, well, it's actually a big brother comforting his little sister about them having to move, and him sharing his non-memories and also memories of moving before. Like, their family just moves a lot, and they're making yet another move, a new transition in life, and he's comforting her and just trying to make her feel better about this very emotional and positive but also negative time. And I thought it was really cute. I've already read it, really enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you so much to Neil Porter Books and Holiday House for the moving book. And that is it, y'all. Those are the books that I received in July. Thank you to the publishers for these beauties. I look forward to telling you more about them, especially the ones that I've already read, as well as getting to them later on in the year. And for the coloring book, using it later on in the year. Once again, make sure to check out my Etsy shop to get yourself a bookmark or two or three, as well as my Bonfire shop to get yourself some merch. All of my links are down below, including the link to become a channel member or join the Discord. And I will see you in another video. Bye.
Weakness showing. I ain't living for the moment. I see what's mine and I want it. Hungry like a Pac-Man. I'm Bruce Wayne and Batman. I'm Naruto with a Hanzo. Got a sharp mind like I'm Einstein. Plus I'm copywriting, so it's all mine. Check it for me.